Hello everyone, I want to show you how to play with this if structure within your Python programs. Okay, let's do a small exercise. Okay, let's initialize A with the integer part. Okay, got a message. Okay, we are using input command in order to capture details from the keyboard. Okay, and the result will be converted to an integer value, and this value will be assigned to the A variable. I'll do the same for the B. int from input and apostrophe base equal. Okay. Let's see the result. I'll set the program. Let's run the program. A is equal to 3 and B with 5. This is the variable explorer. As we can see, 3 and 5 are the integer values. Okay. Let's work with the theory. We have the if keyword, then space, put a logical condition, then insert the column character, press enter, and if the condition is true, a program will execute this block of operations 2. Okay, after you are completing the operations 2 block of code, press on the backspace, and then you should be able to enter and backspace. Okay, I'll show you immediately. And then press on else column and insert your operations 1 block of code. But let's do it immediately. I will do an exercise for this. You have only if condition, and if the condition is true, I will execute this block of code. Let's implement directly. Okay, I want to evaluate if A is greater than first case, greater than 10. Okay, I have the keyword if space A greater or equal than 10. I have here column, press enter. As we can see, the cursor is placed on the right place, and print the message, print. Okay, a variable, here text is greater than or equal to is the message. I'm having here the cursor. I'll press on the backspace, and the cursor is placed near the editor, near the margin of the editor. Okay, this is the first case. Let me save the program and run. Let's say it says 7 and B is 9. Nothing it will be executed because this condition is not true. Let's run again the program. I'll put for A exactly 10, for B 3, and I'll print the message A is 10 is greater than or equal to 10. Run again. A should be, let's say, 45, B 6, the same. If the for this if the condition is true, I will print this message with the value of A. Let's check the if condition with the if and else branch. Okay, second case. In this case, I will evaluate if A is, let's say, is greater or equal to B, of course. Column, press enter, and I'll print the message. If this is true, I'll print the message. A variable, comma, double quotes, space is greater than or equal to, and I'll put the value for the b variable. Okay, press enter. Now I want to use the else condition. If this condition is not true, I have to print the message. If a is not greater or equal to b, a should be less than b. Okay, I'm here on this place. I'll press backspace. The cursor will be aligned properly. Insert the else keyword, colon, press enter, and the cursor will be placed on the right place. Let's print the message, print a variable, okay, the value for the a variable, space. In this case, a is less than b, of course. Okay, press enter, backspace, press enter. We have classical if and else branches. Save it and let's run the program. Okay, a is, let me restart kernel. Okay, let's run again the program. A is 9 and B is 4. Of course, because A is 9, this condition will be false. Nothing will happen. It will happen at this level because 9 is greater than 4. I'll go on this direction on this branch. I'll execute this this row. 21st. Let me put again, run again the program. Let's say A should be 56 and B should be, let's say, 99. And in this case, I'll execute this because A is 56. This will be evaluated and executed. Of course, because you can see here 56 is this condition is false. Okay, 56 is not greater than 99. I'll go on the else branch and print the message. A variable, okay, 65 is less than b is 99. Okay, this is the classical one. Press enter and the backspace. Let's create evaluate an expression, but I will use also the nested if condition, column, block of code, backspace, elif, condition, column, block of code, backspace, else, column, enter, and block of codes. Okay, let's do this. I'll have, in this case, 3 cases. Okay, let's see if A is equal to B. Okay, I'll use the equal operator, column, and I'll print the message. Print A message, okay, is equal with, okay, B. If this is true, I'll print this message. Press enter, press backspace. Now I'll have elif, let's say if elif, okay, A greater than B, column, enter, and let's print the message. A is greater than B. than B. Okay, press enter. We have this case. Let's say if A is equal to B, I have treated this case. If A is greater than B, which case it will remain? It will remain the case. It's in, okay. Implicitly, A is less than B. Okay, and here, okay, let me go with the cursor at the end of this line of code. Okay, and press enter. Press backspace, and I will use the else keyword. Else column. If A is not equal to B, if A is not greater than B, it will remain implicit case. A is less than B, and I'll print the message as usually. Okay, A it's less than. Okay, it's a live session. Excuse me. B. Okay, these are the cases, and let's run the program. Let me comment this. If you want to comment multiple line of codes, you can use triple quotes. Okay, I have double quotes, triple quotes, but let me put a triple quotes here, triple quotes. Okay, because I want to evaluate only the last case. Okay, I'll read A and B values from the keyboard, and then I will traverse all these cases. Let's run the program. Let's say A is 45 and B is 43. Okay, 45. Okay, 45 equal with 43. This condition is false. Okay, we will evaluate the next condition, which is A greater than B. In this case, 45 is greater than 43. This is true. Okay, and I will print this message. 45 is greater than 43. Okay, if one of these branches, okay, one of these conditions is true, I will execute that block of code. Okay, let's do, okay, let's evaluate also for, let's go on, so on the else condition. Okay, run again the program. Let's check for A and B should be, let's say 88, B is 88. To go on the first branch, this is true, and I will print this message. And now let's go on the else branch. You can see here the variable explorer, within the variable explorer, the values for A and B. Let's run again the program. Let's say A should be 77 and B should be, let's say 89. This condition is not true. I will evaluate this. 77 greater than 99. This is false. I'll go on the else branch and print this message. A, in this case, 77 is less than 89. Other observations. Let's say I will put here a space to give me an error because the syntax is not properly. Okay, we have to have a line if I leave else on the same line. Okay, after a condition, you have to put a column. If you are missing this, you'll got this error, invalid syntax. Let's put the proper column in order for the condition to be, for the syntax to be correct. What I have observed it in the classes, okay, multiple spaces here. Okay, we are inserting multiple spacing. Again, the indentation error will occur. After if I saw immediately column, this is also incorrect. It's an incorrect syntax. Please avoid this. Okay, after if we have a space, okay, let me delete. Okay, you see, if I don't have any space between if and the logical condition, I'll get this value, error, invalid syntax. Have if, space, logical condition, column, enter, and print this message, okay? A is equal to B, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? A is equal to B. We have our block of code. Again, if we are here, let's say I have a leaf, you see leaf is not indented properly. That's why I need to press on the backspace till the margin in order to have this aligned properly. Okay, if if I'll not align properly the block of code for okay, for if, elif, or else, let me delete here a space. You see there is an error, unexpected indent. Okay, in order to align properly this, okay, press on the backspace, put here a space, and then press enter in order for the code to be aligned properly. Here, the distance between the margin and the print command, it's about a tab. If I'm pressing a tab key from the keyboard, I press on the tab, or it's a distance of 4 spaces, okay? Space, 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 and this will be aligned properly. These are my observations after or for the if condition in Python. Enjoy and apply them for the next assignments.